Well, he's one of the lucky ones. Consumers Energy customers are really getting whammied again tonight for the second time in less than 2 months. More than 67,000 customers statewide are without power right now, and 16,000 of those are in Kalamazoo County alone. News Channel 3's Andrew Feather is out surveying the damage for us tonight, live in Comstock, to show us the major impact that storm had. Andrew.
Yes, Andy, I've been throughout Kalamazoo County tonight, and I've seen downed trees and branches strewn across roads all over the place. Now here, the homeowner tells me within minutes of the storm kind of kicking up here, this massive tree came crashing down. Now, to put it in perspective just how big this tree is, I'm about 6 feet tall, and if you look here behind me, you can see some of these ripped up roots are still hanging way above my head. Strong winds downing trees and leaving thousands without power across Kalamazoo County.
And then that one just came crashing down.
Audrey Bill was sitting in her Oshtemo home with her brothers when a tree outside snapped in half, landing on the roof and punching some branches into the house.
I peek up the stairs because it's really open, and I just feel water dripping on my head. And I'm like, oh no, that's not what I want to be feeling. And I look up and there's just a little branch poking through.
Her mother, Becky, coming home to see the damage.
It's heavy.
15 feet?
Yeah. That would do damage to your roof.
The Bills and many other across the county are dealing with the cleanup in the dark tonight. According to Consumers Energy, at one point almost 17,000 customers in Kalamazoo County were without power. The strong winds took down trees throughout the county, including this huge one that fell directly onto a house in Kalamazoo.
Holy crap, look at that.
In Comstock, Herb Theodore says this tree was down in a matter of minutes.
The only good thing out of this, we don't have to do leaves next fall.
The massive oak taking out a fence, but sparing homes.
So I'm standing out here on the back porch with the dogs, and all of a sudden the wind picked up harder than anything I've ever seen. And next thing I know, this thing's laying itself over nice and gently.
So I checked just a couple minutes ago. There are still about 16,100 people here in Kalamazoo County without power. Now, Consumers Energy lists the return time for some of that power for those people to be tomorrow afternoon.
A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. Thanks for joining us here on News Channel 3. I'm Andy Dominiani.
And I'm Erica Mokay. It is a weather alert day here at News Channel 3. We have our team coverage to protect and alert you as this severe weather rolls through tonight.
And as that weather moves onshore, folks in West Michigan are still cleaning up from storms we had weeks ago. News Channel 3's Amira Austin is joining us live from St. Joseph County, where people are bracing right now, Amira, for another round of severe weather.
Yeah, Andy, downed trees like the one you see behind me are scattered across the county still, and some are still falling. Now, tonight, residents are scared of what tonight's storms might bring, while they are still facing devastation from last month's storms. The sound of chainsaws is ringing out all over St. Joseph County.
I've never seen this much damage from the trees that are out here, or were out here. I've been here about 25 years.
In Sturgis, Steve Zimmerman is trying to clean up serious damage from storms last month that took down trees and knocked out power for several days.
It broke the spine on the roof and just came right into the house.
Now another wave of severe weather moves in, while some are still cleaning up the mess and dealing with the damage.
There's been no assistance from the government or anything yet, or the insurance companies.
It's not just homeowners who are bracing themselves. Trees weakened by previous storms keep coming down.
We just watched one fall right here behind us, just in this little bit of wind today.
George Wolfinger owns a tree removal service. He says he's cutting down trees, but landfill and compost sites are full, so there's nowhere to put them.
I have people devastated every day. Don't know what they're going to do with this stuff.
Wolfinger says he hopes to get funding from the state for cleanup efforts because some people on county and private roads don't qualify for assistance.
Every time the wind blows just right and a tree cracks, you'll see the homeowners jump.
Residents say it's going to take months to clean everything up, and they're just hoping that tonight's storm passes them by without too much damage.
Learning outdoors makes you concentrate more.
Students like 6th grader Gertrude Herman Wilmerth spend most of the school day here in the outdoor area next to Kazoo School.
We can have fun while learning. Like, you could be sitting on a log while the teacher's reading, or on a hammock doing your work. Bye, Ella!
The outdoor school becoming increasingly popular among families, with enrollment jumping from 80 to 130 students this year.
Yeah, it helps heal their hearts, but also it gives them hands-on, minds-on learning, which is teaching the whole child.
School officials say outdoor learning helps kids focus more and enhances creativity.
Being outside, getting more in touch with nature is just all around good for mental health.
The school's strict COVID-19 protocols, like requiring masking outdoors, is appealing to more families during a global health crisis.
When the kids are inside the building, we have windows open, we have air filters on, and we've also reduced all traffic within the building. We have the daily health screening.
While they've always had parts of class outdoors, COVID-19 has prompted Kazoo School officials to move majority of class outside.
Living in a global pandemic, kids need time and space to heal. We saw a lot of kids playing in the woods last year, really working through their trauma, working out scenarios that represent what's happening here in the world.
Kazoo School went virtual from March to September of last year following the governor's orders. After reopening, school leaders tell me they've only had one COVID-19 case during the pandemic and there was no spread. Class is held mostly outside year-round, even in the winter, and kids are taught to layer up, and the school also has a fire pit outdoors. Classes will head inside, though, if there is extreme weather.